Hey, what's up, guys? So today is December 4th, 2024. Um, Time to talk about the markets, Bitcoin as usual, and we'll also talk about the new SEC chair and how that may affect the broad markets. Okay, so first let's start off with the general Bitcoin chart that I have opened over here. The current price is 90,800-ish US dollars. It looks like there was a strong bounce off the yellow trend line, as you can see over here. And we're starting to see the MACD turn around perhaps into that positive trend. And, I think that's going to be good for the Bitcoin price overall. Of course, I really like to think of the MACD as more of a lagging indicator. So, there was a long time ago when I tried to day trade based on MACD, and it's very unlikely that you'll be consistently profitable if you use that strategy. Well, let's just put it that way. Um, and day trading is a little more than that. So in any case, but I do find it useful when I am looking at the bigger picture. Um, so even though I like to think of it as a lagging indicator, it is a good guidance in terms of which general direction the price is going to move. Okay. And really not much to add. This is pretty similar to the other large cap coins. For example, if we were to look at, let's see, so I'm back on coinmarketcap.com, and if we just look at Ethereum, for example, in the past 24 hours, it went up about 5%. I think in general, a lot of it had to do with the new SEC chair. So it looks like Paul Atkins is going to be the new SEC chair. And really, the most important thing to keep in mind or take away is the fact that he is a cryptocurrency advocate. What does that mean? Well, it's hard to say what the government's intention is. It always is. So I probably would not stress out about that. Um, Really, what's more important to me is the general population's sentiment. So, what does the average person think? What does the average person who is interested in cryptocurrency as an investment vehicle would think? And really, without going into much detail, this is a positive news. I mean, that's really what it is. It's hard to say what type of new laws or policies may arise from this new appointment. Um, but I think in general, people are going to think that this is positive news, and therefore, a lot of them might elect to invest in cryptocurrency right now instead of waiting any longer, because the general idea is going to be that perhaps there's going to be less regulation or rather loosened regulation. And what I mean by that is, not necessarily a riskier asset, but perhaps more people are going to be accepting of cryptocurrency. Um, and another aspect of it is really taxation. Um, there are some countries in the world where they do not impose cryptocurrency tax. And I had been hearing some rumors in regards to taxation on cryptocurrency that were made in the US, or, quote unquote, United States cryptocurrency, if you will. And so some people do believe that perhaps the new government is not going to impose tax on cryptocurrency, which would be, again, very significant. I know some people are already betting on that, investing in mostly US crypto coins to see if, the no taxation policy comes to fruition, because that would be huge. And I think some of them are, for example, Ethereum as an example, or Cardano. Those are some um, cryptocurrency that I heard being discussed. Um, so overall, yeah, this is good for the markets overall. Pretty happy about it. Um, and yeah, I'm using a free trial of tradingview.com because, of course, the number one rule in cryptocurrency, if you're not putting every dollar, every cent in cryptocurrency during the bull cycle, then you're not doing it right. um, okay, so let's talk about Bitcoin dominance. Again, something that I check on a daily basis as frequently as the price chart. You can see that the dominance is starting to bounce back up. Yesterday it did hit a low of 54.5%, now back up in the 55 range, trying to get back into the 56 range. And at this point, if there is a proportional relationship between the Bitcoin dominance and the Bitcoin price itself, then usually that does indicate a true uptrend for the price. And like I've mentioned before, we may actually see Bitcoin price reaching above $100,000 USD by the end of this year. So we'll see. We'll see about that. So I don't want to make the video any longer. I think the main news for today was Paul Atkins potentially being the new SEC chair, who is pro-crypto. This is going to be good for the general cryptocurrency markets, and some investors may be taking this opportunity to invest in cryptocurrency. Lastly, just really quickly, I do look at the Google search trends whenever I do have a chance. Of course, I'm not going to mention the other news topic, but the main point that I want to make was that if you look at all the trending topics, nowhere do I see SEC, Paul Atkins, or mention of cryptocurrency in general, which really tells me that the large proportion of retail investors, or they don't even really have to be investors, just a large fraction of the population still do not care about this topic in general. They're not actively searching it up. Some may be reading about it, some may be getting notifications on their phones, but in general, it's not being searched up. So I believe we're still early, relatively. I would say December of 2022 was early. Now, I wouldn't say it's early, but still a good opportunity to invest if you've been waiting on the sidelines this whole time. Okay, so we'll meet back again tomorrow, and all right, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Bye.